Rajab Kapoor.
Wow. Oh, amazing.
I love your Indiski film.
Wow, you watch a lot of Hindi movies?
Yeah.
Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi. Hatuba. Hatuba. Ooh, Hatuba. Ali Baba Kharakchi. Okay, bye-bye.
This time we have come to a country whose name ends in Istan. It shares a border with Afghanistan. Most people are scared to hear this name and their reaction is, why are you even going to that country? Is it even safe? But this is not what you think of. This country is incredibly beautiful. People here love Indians.
मेरा नाम ज़ेबा नमस्ते
Wow, Zeba, आपसे मिलके बहुत अच्छा लगा. Do you know India? तुहे मुझको बता दे चागो में या ना आपको तो दिल का बता दे चाहू में या ना. Wow, amazing.
89 में मैं पढ़ाई किया हूँ जेएनयू में.
Yakshimisip. 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 The important clue now. The founder of the Mughal Empire was born here. And if you know Hindi language, you would already be able to understand many of the words here. Can you take a guess now? If not, let me give you another hint. It was an important part of the Silk Route. It has one of the most beautiful bridges in the world. Even algebra was born here. The last hint is it was part of the Soviet Union. Don't be under the impression that it is still stuck in time. It has some of the most beautiful Soviet era metro stations. Have you guessed it already? Do comment below and check it later. Before I answer that question, let's go to that place and let me give you a glimpse of it. If you have not guessed it already, welcome to Uzbekistan. It has been one of the most unexpected experiences. While looking at all the YouTube videos, I thought it is just a cheap destination where you can go and it may not have as modern infrastructure as it appears to be. I am totally surprised by the infrastructure and the landscape, the buildings, the public transport and what all. We flew into Tashkent. Though you can buy your SIM card at the airport, I would recommend get your eSIM before you arrive. It saves time, stress, and language issues at the airport. I used SIM options, installed the app, and the eSIM activated smoothly even before landing. Just make sure your phone supports eSIM. So we finally got our currency conversion done, and we are in Uzbekistan. So the hotel we are staying at has got, this area where we can have breakfast in the morning. And then if you go inside, there's this pool, old building. When we first searched for Tashkent on YouTube, honestly, we kept seeing the same two things, Chorsu Bazaar and Amir Tamir Square. So when we landed here, we thought, theek hai, thoda bazaar, thoda ye wo. But once we actually started exploring, we realized we were so wrong about it. So do watch this video until the very end. I'm going to be sharing my first impressions of Tashkent city. And also, if you enjoy watching this video, do hit the like button. Let's go and find out for ourselves how does the city feel. My first impressions are mind-blowing. I am totally surprised by the buildings, infrastructure, public transport and whatnot. The city is so clean and so walkable. Look at these buildings, It is an interesting mix of glass and steel modern buildings and wide Soviet-era avenues. Everything looks beautiful here. The magnanimity of it cannot be expressed simply by showing you this video. But if you look at any of these buildings, you will get an idea of how developed the city is. Standing right in front of Palace of International Forums, it is one of the most prominent buildings where a lot of high-level meetings take place. And you can look at the gigantic marble structure with huge glass panels and big staircase. Looks amazing. Actually, I love it. And on the left-hand side, you will be able to see Hotel Uzbekistan. So this is an iconic building here, which is a Soviet era building, which looks like a giant honeycomb, curved honeycomb actually. But it is one of the most popular buildings here, and it looks very dramatic, and it is right at Amir Taimur Square. Um, Amazing place, so many beautiful things here. When at Amir Taimur Square, just walk across to this vibrant street called Sailgok Street. There are a lot of students, young crowd, food joints, and cafes. You will enjoy the experience of walking here. Besides the buildings, the city is also full of parks and recreational spaces which provide plenty of opportunities for you to relax and enjoy the surroundings. This place took us totally by surprise. The vibes here were so amazing in the evening. The entire space was so well lit and beautiful. There were a lot of cafes, restaurants, and activities to do, and there was a lot of opportunity for shopping as well. Even random walks along the canals surprised us and brought us to some beautiful parks. There were a lot of people jogging and walking, and there were nice cafes right besides the canal where you could sit, sip a cup of coffee, and unwind. There were plenty of cafes offering good variety of beverages and amazing bakery. Traditional and popular Medovic honey cake. You would also notice fresh breads being baked everywhere throughout the city. Transportation here is so efficient and affordable. Be it the metros or the buses, you tap the terminals and a fixed fare of approximately rupees 13 is charged. And you can directly tap your Visa card on the terminals. The city has numerous shopping malls, and the most prominent one of which is Tashkent City Mall. The vibes here are amazing, the buildings are well lit, and there are a lot of things to do inside the shopping mall as well. We are at Tashkent City Mall right now, and that's how it looks. There is festive vibe inside because of the Christmas celebrations. How often does it happen that you meet a friend in a country like Uzbekistan? I was surprised to learn that my friend has been working here, who was with me during my IITK days, and I'm going to meet him. He is coming over to this cafe, and we are going to say hello to each other after many years. For so long. Come, good to see you.
I am working here from last 3 years.
It's so wonderful to see you, man, after such long time.
Right.
We just sipped our cup of coffees, chatted for a while, and were on our way. We also spotted one ice skating ring on the top floor of a shopping mall, and the vibe here was amazing. If you walk outside Tashkent City Mall, you will come across Tashkent City Park, which has got light and fountain show every evening at fixed hours. You can check the schedule. It is beautiful and worth, attending to. Right next to the park is Boulevard Street, which is full of cafes, restaurants, and beautiful buildings. You will enjoy your walk here in the evening.
Woke up this morning, sun in the sky, a little bluebird went fluttering by, tied up my sneakers, 1, 2, 3.
So we are entering the Chorsu Bazaar now.
The world is waiting just for me. Oh, what a silly
We are inside Chorsu Bazaar now, and you know, there are a variety of pickles here that you can look at, and carrots. And so basically, this is the bazaar that we have come to see. The dome structure is beautiful. The bazaar is very well organized, clean, and a variety of food is being sold here. And you can see the colorful spices, lot of them. I don't know what this is, yellow one. This looks nice. There are a variety of teas available here, and all kinds of, and they are very well kept.
My friend.
We came here for Chorsu Bazaar, but while walking for another monument which is temporarily closed for renovation, we came across this beautiful street. And this is like one of the best finds today, which was not even on our list. And the discoveries like these actually make up our day nowadays. And this actually reminds me of the Bahala Fort street market that we had seen in Oman. It is very much similar to that, and we believe that once the renovation is done, there will be a lot of shops also and cafes as well, which people would be able to enjoy.
Be a wonderful day. Everything's going my way.
Now we are going towards Hazrat Imam complex, and basically this was the place for which we started, and we found such beautiful streets. And here comes the most beautiful building of Tashkent city, at least according to me. It is called the Islamic Civilization Center, and it was not on our list. We ended up spending a lot of time here and met a lot of people. तो अभी अभी हम यहाँ पर ताशकंद में मिले हैं ताशकंद में रहने वाले रुस्तम साहब से, जो हिंदी की पढ़ाई करने के लिए जेएनयू में इंडिया में आए थे, और उन्होंने जेएनयू में पढ़ाई करी हिंदी की, और वो अपने कुछ पुराने मित्रों को जो उनके साथ हॉस्टल में रहते थे उनसे वापस टच में होना चाहते हैं। तो अगर आप में से कोई ये वीडियो देख रहा है और आप भी जेएनयू में पढ़े हैं, सर कौन से ईयर में?
89 में मैं पढ़ाई किया हूँ जेएनयू में, और रहा हूँ उधर पूर्वांचल हॉस्टल में। पूर्वांचल हॉस्टल में मेरे दोस्त थे महमूद अंसारी, एमपी मोहंती और सुब्रमण्य, सत्येंद्र कुमार सिंह, मेरे बहुत अच्छे दोस्त हैं। मैं इन लोगों को देख रहा हूँ पर कहीं नहीं मिल रहे। मैं मैसेज भी भेजा हूँ जेएनयू पे, पर कोई जवाब नहीं आया है। अगर कोई हेल्प कर सकता है, मैं 88-89 में जेएनयू पूर्वांचल हॉस्टल में रहा हूँ। मेरा रूम नंबर था 20।
आप लोग प्लीज कमेंट करके, अगर आप में से कोई भी वीडियो देख रहा है और हमें कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं तो जरूर कमेंट में हमसे शेयर कीजिए। So we met a lovely girl here who can speak Hindi language, and I'm so amazed and happy here in Tashkent. Could you please speak a few words for us in Hindi, or maybe sing a song?
In the school.
Hindi school
Yes.
and Lal Bahadur Shastri school.
Yes.
वाह! और आप बहुत अच्छा हिंदी बोलती हैं। और आप कौन सी क्लास में पढ़ती हैं?
मेरा नाम ज़ेबा। नमस्ते।
और ये बहुत ही डिलीशियस थी। थैंक यू, रहमत ज़ेबा। We did not know that this was going to become our favorite dessert here in Uzbekistan. Later, when we found it in a department store, we realized that it is called ureshki, and it is a nostalgic Soviet era dessert, ureshki. And this is how it looks. Um, it is made in the shape of a small, walnuts shaped shortbreads, and the stuffing is that of uh, buttery caramel cream. And I tried these, and they are simply amazing. One bite in mouth and it melts. We then continued to explore this complex a little bit more, and then ran into a couple of girls who wanted to interview us and ask us some questions about travel.
Have you ever faced a travel problem that you were able to fix just by sending a good email?
Yeah, I think many a times when we want to check in early in a hotel, we simply drop an email, and most of the times people do accept and allow that early check-in. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your answer.
Thank you so much. Thank
Have a great day.
you too. You too. Bye-bye.
Yes.
And do you say salom? Salom is also hello. Yes?
Hello.
Casual way to say hello.
Yes.
Okay. And
It's casual.
casual. Can you teach me one or two more words which I can use and impress Uzbeki people? I know Rahmat, I know Salom. And if you can teach me anything which is useful for travel, I would be very happy.
Kuningiz hayırlı olsun. Kuningiz hayırlı olsun. Yakşı mısınız?
Yakşı mısır.
How are you?
Yakşı mısır.
Yes.
Yakşı mısır.
Yakşı mısınız?
Yakşı mısır. And I want to say vegetarian. No meat. How do I say this?
I am vegetarian.
I don't eat meat. Yok. Goşt yok. Goşt yok. Sezam çinadı.
Dost yok.
Yok.
Peki goştsuz. Goştsuz.
Goşsuz. Goşsuz.
Goşt yok.
Goşt yok. No, ha, ha. Goşt means meat and yok means no. Goşt yok. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste. Bye-bye. So Tashkent doesn't only have modern buildings but also the culture and the history and the classic architecture can be seen here. You can also visit the Minor Mosque, which is right beside the canal, and it is a beautiful structure. We then went on to try a local food item called mantis, which is a kind of dumpling, and they had a vegetarian option as well. Beige Kozan is another legendary place which almost everyone recommends. But if you do not eat meat, then you can simply go here to check out how the plow is made. You can have a cup of tea, which is very popular. You can order lemon tea or fruit tea and have some salad. While choices for vegetarians are limited, you can always find some vegetarian samsas and tea in any chai khana. Some pancakes as well with cottage cheese stuffing. And at last, we came across this mind blowing place called Seoul Mun, which almost nobody talks about. It is an open air, multi story complex which houses a lot of cafes, restaurants, and a lot. And you should definitely come here in the evening, take a walk around, and sip a cup of tea or coffee and have some snacks. Our first impressions of Tashkent were so amazing, we fell in love with it and ended up spending about 17 days in Uzbekistan. If I have succeeded even a little bit in convincing you to travel to Uzbekistan, do hit the like button, subscribe, because in the upcoming video, I'm going to share the visa process, complete itinerary, and how to survive here on a vegetarian diet. In the upcoming videos, I share details of our travel through fast Afrosyob train to Samarkand, its role in history, connection to Babar, and the places like Bukhara and Khiva, and how each city is different from the previous one. You never feel bored, you never feel like you're seeing the same kind of structures over and again. Every experience is unique in its own way. If you also want to plan a visit to Uzbekistan, the details I include in the next video will be really helpful. So do check those out. We have come to Ulugh Bek Observatory today, traveling in the fast train from Samarkand to Bukhara. Welcome to Khiva. Jhansi Ki Rani, you read in history, and you were referring to that Anandi TV serial, Anandi, you see, and Mithun Chakravarti, and do you also know which movie? Raj Kapoor, which movie? You remember the name of the movie or from? Geeta Jitak. Yes. Like, share, and subscribe my channel if you enjoy watching my content.